As a pilot, I often use, aviation metaphors because that makes sense to me, right? This is the F-15E Strike Eagle. This is my warhorse. She's a beauty. And yes, it's a she. And she led us safely in and out of combat so many times. It's a $65 million aircraft. And we have a term in aviation called the envelope. And the envelope defines the max performance characteristics of an aircraft. How high it can fly, how fast it can go, how tight of a turn radius it has, how many G-forces can it pull, the envelope. Who wants to cruise around in an F-15E at just 200 miles and 2 Gs at 20,000 feet? Heck no. You want to go Mach 2 pulling 9 Gs with the tightest turn radius at 49,999 feet because 50,000 feet's the max ceiling. Being the best is about pushing the envelope, and this metaphor here is about pushing your envelope as an individual. Bringing your best game, bringing out the best in your team every day to maximize that performance, okay? There are 12,000 pilots, give or take, in the current active duty Air Force right now. Of those, 3,000 are fighter pilots. Of those 3,000, right now today, there are 63 women fighter pilots. When I became a fighter pilot, there were 71. Let's roll back to World War II for a second. Did you know that in World War II, we had women pilots, women military? The first women military aviators flew for the Army Air Corps in World War II. They were called the Women Air Force Service Pilots, or WASP for short. Please if you don't know about them, please take a look, Google it up later just to learn. Now, they didn't go fly overseas, but they flew fighters and bombers. They were test pilots, instructors, evaluators. They developed the tactics that the men used in combat in the Pacific and the European theater. We had over 1,000 WASP in World War II. We had more than 1,000 WASP flying fighters and bombers in World War II, and when the war ended, they disbanded them unceremoniously. Thank you for your service. And it wouldn't be until 1979 that we let women back in pilot training. And it always blows my mind. We have 71, why is that? And I think I need to write a paper on this, but why do we wait for crisis to happen? Why do we wait for crisis to allow everyone to come in and bring their strength, right? Why?